So today's not going to be your average video. Today, I'm going to move this Xbox down here and put my new Xbox on top. Now, if you're wondering what happened, was basically a couple things happened today. My mom's birthday happened and we celebrated, and that was awesome. We went to a derby, which was fucking insane. But I'm going to do this while cleaning this up because I do have to move the Xbox right here. Because I'm going to have them both hooked up to the thing. I'll need to clean it out too, because apparently there's a whole bunch of stuff. I'll pick that up in a second. Let's get this out of there. And yeah. Basically what we want to do with this is, my whole thing for the Xbox was I would plug it in over here, but that's where I'm charging my batteries. But with this new Xbox, I hope that I won't have to use the wall. So let's get started with that. So where's the cord that plugs into it? That's the HDMI. I'm setting this up, like I said, to where I can have both connected, so at any point in time if I need to, I can set it up and not worry about it. So for right now, we're gonna unplug this because I am gonna need a battery at some point, but right now I don't. Right there, right here, just a cord. Don't worry about the little mess right there. It's fine. Here's the Xbox. It's an Xbox One X. It's an upgrade from mine for sure. Also, it just looks a lot better and a lot more sleek than that. That's a very old system. And yeah, my hard drive, I'm probably just going to move it over to this system. But I have to move this system down into here. So my power situation is going to have to be moved a little bit. Like, basically this, it can't be out and about like that unless I move it in the corner, which that won't work. I need to move the Xbox down here. So let's do that. I'm going to do this all on camera in case something happens, which nothing should happen, but you never know. This is the first time of me taking this Xbox out and moving it in like 3 years. So like I said, I'm gonna connect it down here. So if I can get that cable, there we go, down here, and plug it into this Xbox. I know you want to. The cable's right there anyway. There you go. There's that. The dust buildup will be a problem, but again, I won't be using this often. This is gonna have to go through here in a weird way. Come here, you. So I don't remember which one it was. I think it was this one. I can't see what I'm doing. You guys can't either, but I'm trying to connect it back up. Basically, I should have done this before I left, but I didn't because I'm stupid. Hold up. I need to feel back here for the thing that I need to hook it into. I think that's the correct one. We can turn it on and see if it is in a few seconds, and if it's not, then, well, we'll know. Okay, or we won't just get anything at all, apparently, because I plugged in the wrong one. Fuck. plugged into the right one that time. Yeah. So I'm still gonna use this Xbox, but my other one, I'm probably gonna use it for streaming games and stuff and everything. So let's get that Xbox set up here. I'm gonna try my hardest to move all my games over to this Xbox, because honestly this one looks more sleek and I like the look of it and everything. And it's so much nicer looking too, because if I turn the light off, you can't even tell it's there. So it looked nicer for videos as well. It's another thing. One gripe, well not really gripe, but you know, one thing I do have to worry about is my battery, but with this Xbox I shouldn't have to. I can just plug it in right here and it's charging. Yeah, I don't know why my external is so dirty. The thing with this Xbox is, since it's an X, there is no ventilation on the top. It's on the sides and the back, which is weird because I've never had an Xbox that can do that. But basically what I want to do is I'm gonna use my old Xbox for everything except what I want to use it for, I guess, which is everything. My plan is get my stuff set up on this one tonight and do that. And while I'm doing that, I can still play on this one, but soon I'll be fully on this one, because my external has all my games on it, so all I gotta do is plug it into that and we're good. Like, where's the thing? Right there. So if I plug this in, it's weird too, because with the X's, everything's up higher except the disc tray is down lower. Yeah, let's unhook the HDMI and plug it up to this one. I haven't turned it on yet because, again, I don't plan on needing to turn it on. Oh, shit. Sorry. That's a hole you can go into, right? And this controller came with it. So, does it not like being turned on? Don't worry about my couch. Yes, that's stuff that I have. So, let's see if I plugged it into the right HDMI. But now I have two Xboxes going, which I don't need this one on right now. Bye-bye. I'll have you for later circumstances, but for right now I don't need you. You're pulling power from the wall though, so I'm gonna unplug you. Only plug you in when I need you, like any game other than games that I can play on this now. I am going to set my account back up on it though. Oh yeah, see, no I don't. My account's right there. I will have to sign in and make it my main, but everything should be fine and it should be set up. I'll be back when I have everything set up. So as you can see, I'm signing into a network. I'm showing you a little so you don't know my network name. But yeah, we're connected to the internet now. Should be. I connected. What's going on? Hold up. So yeah, I had to update the console because it hasn't been updated in a while, because again it was off the internet for like about a month now, or like a month and a half. So yeah, but basically that's me switching Xboxes, and look how more slick that looks. Look how badass that looks. It's a black thing in the darkness, and all you see is a light coming out of it. That's fucking badass. But like I said, my other one's still down there. You can still see it. See, it's white. You can still see it right there. I do have plans for it. I plan on making it the Xbox that I like use for personal use. Well, they're both gonna be used for personal use. That's stupid to say, but you know what I mean. Like, one's gonna be used just for me, while the other one's gonna be used for gaming. The X is gonna be used for gaming and everything, because almost every game I play is on my external, and if it's not on my external, I can just install it. It's not gonna take too long. So, I mean, yeah. But yeah, that's me upgrading to an X, not a Series X. So before people are like, man, this title's clickbait, you upgrade to an X, not a Series X. No, I did say in the title I upgrade to an Xbox One X. So before people are like, damn man, what happened? Why did you clickbait? I didn't. Also, my next video after this is probably gonna be the Derby. I didn't record all the time when I was there. I recorded like the first 3 races because when I was recording, I felt like a complete dickhead. So I decided not to. But seizure warning, by the way. I did get this pretty cool flag. Well, I can make it solid colors for the most part, yeah. Yeah, it's basically solid colors, but it's a flag. And I plan on hanging this flag up somewhere. I don't know where. I could hang it up. Oh! Hold up, let me turn it off. It goes through a lot of flashing phases. I could hang it up over here. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. You can't see that right now. Now you can see it. Oh, by the way, if you want to know what's in this bag, which you guys are probably wondering, it's just parts for my TV, like the stands and everything, like the little stand things, the little feet. But since it's on the wall and mounted, clearly I don't need them, so I put them over here in case whenever I do move, I might need them. So, they're in there with a bunch of other stuff. But that's really it. This is my personal rack. I don't put anything on here except stuff that I don't really care about, or stuff that I do care about but I never will use again, like this leather jacket. It was given to me, and yeah, I don't wear it ever. If you can tell, it's dusty as all hell over here because I don't ever use it. I found this hat. It was it's my Nintendo hat, of course, and whenever I was cleaning my room, I found it in this condition, and I tried fixing it, but it doesn't really like the fix because of that. So we're just gonna put that right back where it was, like that. But yeah, that's my rack. This is where my system setups are. I don't know why it looks so messy. It's really not that messy. I mean, there's a bottle and a cup. That's spray paint and stuff. I put it in a root beer box because it's where I stored it. Like, I can show you. It's just a bunch of spray paint cans. You can't really see that, but it's a bunch of spray paint cans in there. But yeah. Is this the controller that never worked? Yeah, this is the controller that never worked. So, funny story. My uncle bought this controller, my great uncle, right? He bought this controller. That's why it's so dusty, because it doesn't work. He bought this controller like 2 or 3 years ago, and it didn't work. I said, could I take it home? He said, yeah, it doesn't work. I was like, okay. So I took it home, and it came in this packaging right here, which originally was way better and way cleaner and everything. But now it holds my red controller that does work, but doesn't like the current aux input for my mic, so I can't use it, but it's a great controller. It still works, so I put it in here. It's my travel controller whenever I want to travel. But yeah, this one was originally what was in that. It's a Razer controller, and it just doesn't fucking work. And that's why I never trust Razer, is because every time I get a Razer product, it either doesn't work, or if it does work, it fucks up really bad. That's why this one's so dusty. It's because I put it in the fucking corner down here, because I couldn't give two fucks about it. It doesn't work. But yeah, here's my hard drive. It's a 2 terabyte hard drive. This is the casing, of course. I can't remember what the actual name of the hard drive is. I could take it apart and tell you, but I don't feel like it or want to. But what else do we got? Nothing much, really. One thing I will say that I do like is that, or it's a little weird, but I do like it, is that there's no way that dust could fall into the fan, because the fan is not on top sucking down. It is the opposite of than like this one. You see how dirty that is? That's because dust gets in that shit. I try cleaning it all the time, and it pissed me off to the point where I tried to do it one time and it didn't work, and it blew dust back up, and it got stuck, and I couldn't unstuck. And that's why it's so dusty. I've had this Xbox for years, but I'm not saying it time's up. It has plenty more years on it. But I have this one now. Not going to be really using that one. A lot of my games are on this bad boy. So, yeah. Also, any games that are on this console, I'm going to keep on this console. I'm not going to move between hard drive from console to console. So whatever games on this console are going to stay on that console, and I don't plan on downloading more or anything. This is really my greatest plan. This is going to be my travel Xbox, right? So when I travel, I'll take this one, just so I don't have to take the hard drive and everything. I'll take this one. But for like me just moving in a couple months, I'll take both of them, because I'm moving this as well, and probably that. Yeah, there's a pizza box over there. Just had pizza, sorry. But yeah, travel Xbox. That's the plan for this one. There really isn't much else to do with it except travel, because unless I use it as a personal one, like I was saying earlier, when I move, but I haven't moved yet. But I'm going to clean this up whenever I move, because it's very dusty, because, again, I don't worry about dust that much around my stuff. You couldn't tell, because look how dusty this is. I mean, pretty fucking dusty. I don't clean up dust a lot, because I don't feel like there's a need in cleaning it up. It's just going to come back. And after a while, if I do see it get super dusty, I will clean it off. Like, that's just how I am. But, yeah. Travel Xbox, and when I move, I'll take it with me, as well as this one. But main Xbox is going to be this one. Secondary is going to be this one. Again, the whole reason behind travel is I take this with me. If I know I'm going to play any games, or if I want to, I'll take this with me. And it has like 26 games on it on the hard drive. I know one of them, or at least I know one of them, is Minecraft, so I can play Minecraft if I want to. Yeah. So anyways, that's the end of the video, because my phone's dying, so I'm going to do it like this. In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.